Yo, what up, y'all, man? Listen, it is Sunday, guys. I hope you're having a blessed Sunday. So we're going to continue just from the very beginning. We're going to break down information. We're going to continue to break down information off of the credit report. So today we're going to talk about original creditor versus a third-party collector, right? So when you're looking at your credit report, especially if you have collection accounts, if you have charge-off accounts, you're looking at your credit report, you will see a particular account that is showing up. Um, One, you'll see who the original creditor was, and then you'll see the new owner or the assignee of that account under the account name. So sometimes this can be confusing. Why? Because a lot of times people are looking through the credit report, they're strolling through, and they're like, I don't recognize this particular company. A lot of times, guys, that debt was either assigned to another company or that debt was either bought by another company, right? So if the account was assigned, if you had a collection account or a charge-off account and that account was assigned to another company, that means that that third party is actually working with the original creditor. So if the original creditor is AT&T, if the original creditor is T-Mobile, Comcast, that assignee is working with the creditor in order to try to collect that debt, right? If you watch some of my previous videos, you're going to know that that charge-off account means that the creditor has decided that they are taking that as a loss. They do not believe that they will receive the money back. So this is their way of trying to collect the money. Then if that debt is barred by a third-party collector, then you'll see that account show up in that new collection agency's name, right? And you'll also see on the credit report who the original creditor was. So if that original creditor was Comcast, Comcast has now sold that debt to, say, Midland Funding, for example, right? So the biggest differences between the original creditor and the third party creditor is that one, they are completely two different entities. These are completely two different companies. And a lot of times when your debt is bought, that is when you'll start to get the calls. That is when you'll start to get the phone calls, and you'll start to get the emails and things of that nature, because now that company is looking to collect. A lot of companies do it in a very aggressive manner, which in a lot of ways are illegal, and we'll jump into that in another video. I may have already done a video on collectors harassing. You can actually look through and stroll through to see if I actually have a video, but we'll touch on that on another video, right? So if you have an account and you fear that that account may be headed to collections, you want to try to set up a payment plan with the original creditor right away so that you can actually avoid third-party companies. You can actually avoid these companies actually trying to collect on this debt, and you can avoid the collection altogether because now you are working with the original creditor. When you not only when you ignore the debt, but you ignore the actual company, it does not work well in your favor, guys. You want to make sure that you are trying to avoid collections, and if you can't avoid that collection, you always have the option to dispute. You always have the option to negotiate and try to settle, or you always have the option to pretty much just pay the debt, right? So you always have a few different options that you can consider when you have any collections, any charge-offs on your credit report, right? When you are dealing with third-party collectors, you are entitled, it's your right. You can get everything in writing so that you understand exactly what this company is communicating to you. You have all of that information documented, and then if you choose to dispute, you also have those documents available at your disposal. So make sure that you are paying attention to the accounts on your credit report to try to avoid collections. If it's simply too late and you already have it, I want you to understand the difference. So if you see an account on your credit profile that you do not recognize, that you cannot identify, it could be a third-party company. If you stroll all the way to the bottom of your credit report, you'll see that company's account information and contact information available for you to be able to reach out through mail and also through phone. Alright, so third party collectors, guys, typically is trying to collect their debt, and original creditors has typically given up on their debt unless the account is in good standings. Make sure if you need that consultation, you visit the website, preciouscredit.net. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to see y'all next time.